Assalamu alaikum, fellow Gambians. Good afternoon to everybody. And then to our fellow Gambians in the Gambia who are going through the political campaigning. We salute all of you and we extol you to remain committed to peace, to remain committed to brotherhood and sisterhood, to remain committed to establishing and entrenching the democracy that we all fought for, and then for us all to adhere to the rule of law and fairness in the public space and in our own private homes. The reason I'm recording a short video because there's hardly time these days for us to have much longer conversations, is to assure every single Gambian who follow us through the different mediums that we sometimes participate in, for them to know that why anybody, all those seriously in the public space will get orders coming after them. And personally, I don't see myself as unique. I don't see myself as perfect. Neither do I see myself as beyond and above other people despising or disliking my small contribution in our politics. There are those who, the way they think is such that if they cannot wrap you around their finger, if they cannot use you for their ends, if they cannot manipulate you, if they cannot focus you to their interests, they will resort to attacking you in any way possible. They will use any means to try to tarnish, to try to denigrate you, to try to, make the public hate you, for them to try to do anything possible to make you a bad person. So I know that in my little readings in the West, I've come across a lot of books on media. I've come across articles, a lot of writings that are all geared towards character assassination of good people. So I am just a humble Gambian who is playing his part in the politics, and the politics I never wanted to be about me. I just always wanted to be about the Gambia and the key players. What are they doing? How should we expose what they are doing? And for us to focus on the good things that is happening in our country. And in the diaspora, we live a different reality. We are 6,000 miles away from Gambia, from Europe, and close to 10,000 miles from the United States. So the realities we live is the realities of America. We think mostly like Americans. We think mostly like Europeans. And most of the times, our observations and analysis of Gambian politics mirror that of the realities that we live. So sometimes, if we want to make a perception a reality, if we want to make a perception a reality, what we do is we try to create that narrative. And in creating narrative, we try to force those narratives. Seems to be slowing down a bit. It seems to be slowing down. Okay. All I'm trying to say, what is happening in the social realities that we live in. Okay, my network was going down. This is why I just decided to go off and come back on. So all I'm trying to say, because people will watch the videos later, but we just should have our discourse and then go and do the things that we do. is the fact that the social reality in Europe or America forces us to shit about the Gambia that are not actually happening. So if you watch Facebook these days or you watch videos, it's like people are running around killing each other or everywhere. This is not what's happening. So, and some are going as far as saying, X not saying this, why saying not saying this? What is it that they have to talk about? It's just normal politics going on. It is politics. It is usual happening. So if people are doing their usual politics and to come and talk about issues that has no basis to what is happening, then you want your perception to be a reality. And this is what we are seeing, folks. This is what we are seeing happening from Facebook reality, Gambian reality. Okay, we have played a huge part as diaspora Gambians in the political emancipation of our country, but I believe that we need to slow down a bit and allow political transformation to happen. And we shouldn't necessarily delay multi-party politics for people to put ideas across, people to campaign, people to speak to others, and people to exchange their views. And campaigning in the Gambia takes many forms. Some will sing and dance, the colors get involved, the drummers get involved. This is our own way of politics. Unfortunately, I think where I am departing from the network is very low. Maybe this is why the video is breaking. If anybody thinks message it so that I can know. So in essence, let the diaspora do a good situation. Let's not be assuming things that are just in our heads that we just assume should be happening. Because maybe we are bored already. We want to engage in another crusade. Even the prophets of God, there are times they take a break. There are periods they enjoy. There are periods they say we have a truce, 2 years, 3 truce, no fighting, no nothing. So let us go to that period of truce, that psychological balancing of our minds for us to expect the best situation in our country. So I'm not getting any feedback. The video is breaking. So I'm just gonna maybe do it later in the evening when I'm still at home. Balingolo balkon nambala mafula molbe melbe kantelo la dulal be ko ntel manke mo balti andu manke molti mele alon ka fu fanan mayata fu atara ko modol mo be la filantelo la watuna makamlo kanale radio station o do lamoy kato afala lay suntu mu tribalist wolte lay suntu manketen usenda bo beten so e katu wol interchange la lefta nga même fali ni modol be je me kutuno e bulo kono e me tetano ye ko to e me tano ye ke sawoti wol nena bukal la fila katu modol be je ka futwabul angale ka fula control freaks e kala fle mobe control yake ide la fani kangoto wanke yake la poso kono yonte dum manke ke warama bato something bari ngama nde warata le pour mo ya fa bente mutala bulo kono wante yenke la poso ko la fani kango mfanande ntampito lale so ni mengano yesirin suba fu fitiro ya fa sundu mo tribal sold wo beti mari kunole kono to wa wol ka fo la o mi la perception let okay wo mo mari la perception let ba kunko meme mo kono wala kapel ay ke reality. So ikaja Gambia ni Facebook jube sa molbe video koda we should stop attacking each other, we should stop doing this for normal political campaign for Republican or Democrat during Donald Trump ni Obama la Harry Penko for crowd trouble bokakije. How many people did they arrest in Trump's rally kanaje voicing their upset and anger at Donald Trump's statements? Many. Does that mean there was just chaos and violence? So sometimes nka jutu pa molela thinking that they are not intelligent enough, thinking that they are not human enough. For God's sake, na mol daltani ras matas politiko ni campaign role idalta wolale for years and years and years. So buluko solom dongo speech lenadi bulkoso tong speech le nadi wadol molka kelele wadol molka nyo buntan kuru feñol lale baro buga ken ne o samo campagne buka continuer bare mol mel yalon ko ne man dale wala because Gambia ji na middle class on so-called upper class will found malon Gambia found la society political ka ron nyadi because wol gara siri la office wala wande la korda ko ba jube la tibit bari ma fondi man ta campagne dulal jani nam tara be dulal mu ne kakki malon mo si to lebe sim fe da ko ibake kan president banyanta ni ne kala he shouldn't leave this situation. What situation are you talking about? This is the usual politics. All that happen, Senate happen dula beto. But in bed time, no, the next time was sort of suito ngafo because sign thing, njita mamme. So mbesu kono silo ba indi kan. But niaje mbenye record kan. Because na sister so dol kan call ha ngamoyle karba fo kan radio to ko itam ben tenne ngalo ne fani yalla fana man nice. Ngo hey. They live the Europe for a long time. And when they leave Europe, ngabuku male karang me along ko haramba di society and ka formes. Mol manki naturally nice people ka fo more nice ta karata amansi ya ko sianje Africa le. Jang mol self andu Gambian ko mel made of self interest seeking. Comme il a interest so wo nice so mfana mbekan kala ne ko tuba bol. So dolbi je ni mete marano comme ala suntu nyanta nyine ni ite ibuko keno ite la drong ite mu kurungolet ite mu tribalisolet ite mu fenkelet so isi pendo tay be nyala be pentur la pentur nyabe bare ndenga memfo membe hadama di sonno mo kono ala wala important anu membe ala ni ite ni ala tema wala important kodi me kante aki wol dol fawol buka sali wol dol bi je ku yaaji ka tolirul membe la ni ngobe faale jambe nte wulira jambi musu dol bol kono wol jiko hani sise kil tolilen sunkandengol wala fam ka sera wol jikote so wo mo sifalu dum ite dun sila time wes ko mo sifal le jabi bang because atemete control no atemete keno ala fita menna so ate pour ate si wala te munyinati imanke menti ni mo koy molet abula ya fo so wo kan ntel dalta wala le politiko kon yeta nganta fo moli la mo yenta la moy ngamira alay hakilo yi mollale ka korosiro ke nyaaka jero ke ngamira men ka jutu e fangola wonin imanke meti ye fanke woti wolte ku kilin kunna yo ndebe ka Gambian ko li yamar mena Gambian ko be wolomu tubabol ya bang inyon Gambian ka ya bang kana jutu e fangola kana jutu mola bari kana jutu e fangola andela o message wala buka dia doli because ni man jutu fala ni tata do ko nyola ni la boss abe bula la kula même mantre la work description kono e be lo la boss la fa long ni mantre na job description no ibukan jo nyinna ni la fta nyinke ni adla le na job description ko waya fonye kuke ni le fangola ni musla fa fangola ninke ka ki jungo ake dafa ke kurfenye ka fa no o da man tafutu ko e pak la leta so ke fankanu ke kanu ite ala ye kemende ke kanu ye fa bunya fa respect ku dindem balum bare ning atara modol be kerin Gambia bi ni wol bukete keno e sawoti wol ta sila dula be to be fengo be safela ala suntu ko al mol fa employee altel damala diamo na la safero kana kan al employee mel bal makoy la wala kar Usain dawa fanan katama bulo kilon la Usain metala betala ametala kendal ametala betala ni Gambia ko le kala ma ko ruwani ka politiko ke sacrifice sa ni mo furing ni mo kalantan dol beje ko ka sile microphone wala betel nyaato ni fam beten fo yame ko Usain fam kamuta puso mo kamre men kalamuta ndebe do ko la Gambian kendol le ngakone wala yegu fay jige kono e be men ke kan yake ay betea andu yake pour Gambe dingol ye wala important andu ni kam munoti Allah manala ya sondi dino kano bi sono kono e ka woke alle lakin melken dit sono ni kuma kutangal fo e be sila radio to balbe wuliya ba fo ni kuma kuntam fo la because it lafita Gambia comme it kola mu koten kana je Gambia it kola mu koten kana Gambia wole hasidia be sondo mo kono ten e ka lafi wodronne la it kola e kana mo to fo radio to e kana mo tofu Facebook e kana mo tofu dula kotento naman ketelte banko me al ko million fulale biji so mo sifal wol batale So mbal Daniel menna ngali yamar menna ale continue badiyala ale continue friendship la bar al kana kanoni ni mol bulo kono al kanoni ni alaya ni kanoni ni man satalla ya okay asale bar nyaani ni mol bulo kono ni e kanu na to na ranno le kon woto ntel man to di yaani ni momo ya man kanoni ni momo ya ngani ni man satalla menga ntel da woto wokan mbal konto na mbal ni mbara na video ka breaking break alal hakobo en jita do ko la sanyin melaju wela leta mbal be salamu mbal kontonna ko Gambia usual political be tanje mengalon ko mol be katare chochola le be bulol kosila ni la flakol nin tisatol be findila Europe mbol jiji ndele ko do men do moni pour tisato da mawsiatale duk na mol that's the level they are and that's what they like. Okay, what do mo killing fula sabakana le kap fitino bondi mol kanje o kakela hani Europe ndel la janin demonstration be on modol bije polisol nol kanyo borine duma so mun just normal let mun yakeni mol be sirin diaspora ibe wurla ibe video record la asif ni kido ni mol den kido le borin kan laldo I'll cool down a little temperature jindi. This is the usual politics of the Gambia. I salute you all. Nga konto and usenu fana ala campaign going very well. Abe basele atata Gambisara sorry stafla atata Numuyel in so faije atata Sara Alpha in saba mm faije eke bunya so mbe kontona andum base fana ala toning is going very well. So this is what we know. Ta yela message di yela communication okay nindo ya no abe mem fula yafo na man tonya fa bani alati marba Gambia dingol bi wala kungul man tay Gambia dingol ka yalo ne mun be kering to mbal kontona mbari musolu alkanaso moyal nene kuma kuntanna alal fan kanu alal fan respect na broda solu ala understand dolbeje idino ni sawo ikale ay biting ye biting ni kale wuye wuli ni koy bori ye bori ilafta wolela alkanaso ye global nungula al self respect soto al self confidence soto al yalon ko you are equal stakeholders in that country. Do not allow any of them to misuse and abuse you. And allow the right fight. We call you, we salute you, Gambia political family and the Yellow Brigade. Inshallah, we will win big in National Assembly. We will assist the lawmakers to have good laws. And we will be there to help the country move on. That is the aim and the objective. Allah baraka. Wassalam.